7 easy crops that grow like weeds and outperform strawberries for productive home gardens. What if your garden could produce baskets of fruit without constant replanting, delicate care, or disappointing harvests? While strawberries are beloved, many gardeners quietly discover other crops that grow faster, spread naturally, and keep producing year after year with far less effort. From resilient berry bushes to vigorous fruiting vines and trees, these plants often behave almost like weeds, but reward you with impressive harvests. In today's video, we'll explore 7 easy crops that not only compete with strawberries, but often outperform them in productivity, reliability, and long-term value. Whether you garden in containers, raised beds, or backyard soil, these crops can help turn small spaces into abundant food gardens. One, Alpine strawberries, Fragaria vesca. Alpine strawberries are often overlooked because their berries are smaller than common garden strawberries, yet they are remarkably easy to grow and maintain. These plants behave more like a soft edible ground cover, slowly expanding while continuing to produce fruit for months. They tolerate partial shade, adapt well to containers, and thrive in garden edges where other crops struggle. Many gardeners appreciate that Alpine strawberries keep fruiting from late spring into fall without needing replacement each year. This steady performance makes them a practical option for productive home gardens seeking low-maintenance harvests. Another strength of Alpine strawberries is their gentle natural spreading habit through self-seeding. Fallen berries frequently create new seedlings, allowing patches to expand without deliberate propagation. The plants also show good resistance to common strawberry pests and diseases, reducing the need for intensive care or treatments. Because they produce fewer aggressive runners, gardeners can easily manage plant spacing while still enjoying gradual growth. Continuous flowering and fruiting further enhance their value as a reliable edible landscape plant. Over time, even a small planting can evolve into a surprisingly productive berry area. Successful cultivation mainly involves providing well-drained soil enriched with organic matter and consistent moisture during dry periods. Alpine strawberries perform best in mild sunlight or dappled shade, which helps maintain fruit sweetness and plant health. Regular harvesting encourages ongoing production, while occasional compost keeps plants vigorous. Many gardeners plant them along pathways for convenient picking during daily garden walks. Two, Cape gooseberry, ground cherry, Physalis peruviana. Cape gooseberry, commonly known as ground cherry, is a vigorous crop that often surprises gardeners with its ability to establish itself quickly. Once planted, these plants grow energetically and can reseed themselves in suitable climates, creating future harvests with little effort. Their papery husks naturally protect developing fruit from insects and weather, making them relatively trouble-free compared to delicate berries. Many gardeners notice volunteer seedlings emerging the following season after fruit drops to the soil. This natural cycle contributes to their reputation as a crop that grows almost effortlessly while remaining highly productive. The fruit itself offers a distinctive sweet-tart flavor often compared to tropical fruits, making it enjoyable fresh or used in preserves and desserts. Plants typically begin producing within a few months and continue yielding until cooler temperatures slow growth. Because ripe fruits drop when ready, harvesting can be as simple as gathering them from beneath the plant. This convenience appeals to gardeners seeking productive crops without daily monitoring or careful picking routines. The extended harvest window can easily rival or surpass strawberries under warm growing conditions. As a result, Ground cherries are valued for both flavor and dependable output. Cape gooseberries grow well in warm temperatures, moderate moisture, and well-drained soil, but they remain forgiving in less than perfect conditions. They adapt to containers, raised beds, and open garden spaces, offering flexibility for different gardening setups. Providing light support can help manage sprawling stems and improve airflow around foliage. Mulching around plants can conserve moisture and make fallen fruit easier to collect. Even minimal care can result in impressive seasonal harvest from just a few plants. Three, cherry tomatoes, Indeterminate. Indeterminate cherry tomatoes are widely considered one of the most productive crops for home gardens due to their continuous growth habit. Unlike determinate varieties that fruit in a short period, these plants keep flowering and producing throughout the warm season. A single healthy plant can yield hundreds of tomatoes, especially when provided with sunlight and nutrients. Their vigorous vines quickly climb supports, transforming vertical space into a dense food-producing area. Many gardeners describe them as unstoppable once established, particularly in fertile soil and warm climates. This consistent output makes them a dependable alternative to more delicate berry crops. Cherry tomatoes also stand out for their adaptability across various growing environments. They perform well in containers, raised beds, and traditional garden plots, allowing gardeners with limited space to enjoy abundant harvests. While strawberries can be sensitive to soil issues, cherry tomatoes often recover from minor stress and continue fruiting. Frequent picking stimulates additional flowering, creating a continuous cycle of production throughout the season. Fallen fruits may even sprout volunteer seedlings, adding to their reputation as resilient growers. This natural vigor helps ensure reliable harvests even for beginners. To maximize productivity, Indeterminate cherry tomatoes benefit from sturdy supports, steady watering, and occasional feeding with compost or balanced fertilizer. Pruning excess shoots can improve airflow and help manage vigorous growth, although some gardeners prefer minimal pruning. Full sun exposure typically results in sweeter fruit and stronger plants. Because tomatoes ripen continuously, regular harvesting becomes part of the gardening routine during peak months. Four, Mulberry, Morus spp. Mulberry trees are among the most productive perennial fruit crops a home gardener can grow, often yielding abundant harvest for decades once established. These trees are naturally vigorous and adapt to a wide range of soil conditions, making them suitable for both beginner and experienced gardeners. Unlike strawberries that require frequent renewal, a single mulberry tree can provide consistent fruit with minimal long-term effort. Many varieties grow quickly and begin fruiting within a few years, rewarding patients with heavy seasonal crops. Their resilience to drought and heat further enhances their reputation as a reliable garden staple. One of the standout traits of mulberries is their prolific fruiting habit, where branches can become densely covered with berries during peak season. Fruits ripen gradually, allowing gardeners to harvest over an extended period rather than all at once. Birds and wildlife are naturally attracted to mulberries, which can be both a benefit for biodiversity and a consideration for gardeners wanting to share the harvest. The berries themselves are sweet, juicy, and suitable for fresh eating, drying, or making jams and syrups. Many gardeners appreciate that fallen fruits can also enrich soil life and contribute to natural garden cycles. Mulberries grow best in sunny locations with well-drained soil, although they tolerate moderate neglect once established. Occasional pruning helps manage tree size and encourage healthy branching for future harvests. Young trees benefit from regular watering during establishment, but mature specimens often become quite drought tolerant. Because of their longevity and productivity, mulberries are frequently considered a plant once, harvest for years crop. Five, raspberries, especially everbearing types. Everbearing raspberries are valued for their ability to produce fruit more than once within a growing season, offering extended harvest opportunities. These canes grow vigorously and spread gradually through underground shoots, forming productive rows over time. Unlike strawberries that may decline after a few seasons, raspberry plantings can remain productive for many years with basic care. Many gardeners find that once raspberries are established, they naturally expand into reliable fruiting patches. Their adaptability and repeated harvest cycles make them a practical addition to productive home gardens. The fruit quality of everbearing raspberries is another reason they are favored among home growers. Sweet, aromatic berries can be harvested in early summer and again in late summer or fall, depending on variety and climate. This dual harvest pattern provides a steady supply of fresh fruit across multiple months. Because berries detach easily when ripe, harvesting is simple and satisfying. Raspberries are also versatile in the kitchen, commonly used fresh, frozen, or preserved. Their extended production often surpasses strawberries in both duration and total yield per plant. Raspberries perform best in sunny areas with fertile, well-drained soil enriched with organic matter. Providing simple support such as trellises helps keep canes upright and improves air circulation. Regular pruning of spent canes encourages vigorous new growth and maintains productivity. Mulching can conserve moisture and suppress weeds around the root zone. With these basic practices, raspberry patches can remain productive and manageable for years. For gardeners seeking a recurring berry crop that spreads naturally yet stays rewarding, everbearing raspberries are an excellent choice. Six, blueberries, highbush or rabbiteye. Blueberries, particularly highbush and rabbiteye types, are prized for their longevity and reliable annual harvests once mature. These shrubs grow steadily over time, eventually forming attractive and productive landscape features. Unlike strawberries that require frequent replacement, blueberry bush can produce fruit for decades under suitable conditions. Many gardeners appreciate their ornamental qualities, including spring blossoms and colorful autumn foliage. This combination of beauty and productivity makes blueberries a valuable addition to edible landscapes. Blueberry plants typically begin yielding meaningful harvests a few years after planting, with productivity increasing as shrubs mature. Berries develop in clusters and ripen gradually, allowing for repeated picking sessions across the season. This extended harvest period can rival or exceed strawberry production windows. Fruits are naturally sweet with mild acidity, making them popular for fresh consumption and culinary use. Additionally, blueberries store and freeze well, allowing gardeners to enjoy harvest beyond the growing season. Their consistent performance contributes to their reputation as dependable perennial fruit crops. Successful blueberry cultivation depends largely on providing acidic soil conditions and consistent moisture. Raised beds or containers with suitable soil mixes are common solutions in areas with neutral or alkaline soil. Mulching with organic materials helps maintain soil moisture and temperature stability around roots. Planting multiple varieties can improve pollination and increase yields over time. Once established, Blueberry shrubs require relatively modest care aside from pruning and seasonal feeding. Seven, blackberries, thornless varieties. Thornless blackberries are widely appreciated for combining vigorous growth with improved harvesting comfort compared to traditional thorny types. These plants produce long canes that can quickly fill trellises or fences, transforming garden edges into productive berry zones. Once established, blackberry patches often expand naturally, providing increasing harvests each year. Their resilience and strong growth habit allow them to thrive in a range of climates and soil conditions. Many gardeners consider thornless varieties a manageable yet highly productive perennial fruit crop. Blackberries typically fruit heavily during summer, with berries developing along second-year canes in dense clusters. The fruits are large, juicy, and suitable for fresh eating, baking, and preserving. Harvesting is generally straightforward due to the absence of thorns, making routine picking more enjoyable. Because berries ripen over several weeks, gardeners benefit from an extended harvest window rather than a single flush. This prolonged production often exceeds that of strawberries in both volume and duration. As a result, blackberries are valued for dependable seasonal abundance. Blackberries grow best in full sun with well-drained soil and benefit from support systems that keep canes organized. Pruning spent canes after fruiting helps maintain plant health and encourage vigorous new growth for future crops. Mulching can assist with moisture retention and weed control around the root zone. Regular watering during fruit development improves berry size and quality. With these simple practices, blackberry plantings can remain productive for many years. For gardeners seeking an easy perennial berry with generous harvest potential, thornless blackberries are a strong contender. Conclusion: productive gardening doesn't always mean working harder. Sometimes it means choosing smarter plants that naturally thrive. The 7 crops we explored today show how perennial fruits, vigorous vines, and self-seeding favorites can transform your garden into a steady harvest space with minimal upkeep. By combining a few of these resilient growers, you can enjoy fresh fruit across multiple seasons while reducing the need for constant replanting. Every garden is different, but experimenting with dependable crops like these often leads to surprising abundance. If you're looking to build a garden that keeps giving back year after year, these easy growers are a wonderful place to start.